Welcome to Gaeilgeoir AI. Today we're exploring how to say Diagwich in Irish, which means hello. Now you can use Diagwich when speaking to a single person. If you're speaking to a group of people, you can say Diaghiv, which means hello to you all. This greeting is perfect when addressing multiple people, such as a group of friends or family. Let's practice the pronunciation together. For Diagwich, repeat after me. Diagwich, Diagwich, Diagwich. Now for Diaghiv, repeat after me. Diaghiv, Diaghiv, Diaghiv.
Craving more Irish greetings? Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and for a real boost to your learning journey, visit Gaeilgeoir AI, your AI-powered Irish language companion.
Welcome to Gaeilgeoir AI. Today we're exploring the Irish phrase Tá mé an rálat, which is the Irish way of saying I love you. Although more precisely, the direct translation is I'm in love with you. Let's practice the pronunciation together. Repeat after me. Tá mé na gra lat. Tá mé gra lat. Tá mé gra lat.
Craving more Irish greetings? Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and for a real boost to your learning journey, visit Gaeilgeoir AI, your AI-powered Irish language companion.
Welcome to Gaeilgeoir AI. Today we're exploring the Irish phrase Ihawa, which translates to good night. Let's practice the pronunciation together. Repeat after me. Ihawa. 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 It sounds like Ihawa. The O has a long sound and the MH is pronounced like a soft W. Ihawa.
Craving more Irish greetings? Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and for a real boost to your learning journey, visit Gaeilgeoir AI, your AI-powered Irish language companion.
Hello, I'm Karen Rushkin, and I'm going to walk you through the basics of pronouncing Irish. When people first see written Irish, they may find the spelling unintuitive. How am I supposed to pronounce this? The big secret is that Irish spelling is actually pretty regular and systematic, far more so than English. In this video, I'll lead you through a reference handout I've developed for my Irish classes that explains how to pronounce what you read. It's based on a handout by the respected Irish educator Ray MacMonish. I've watched him teach a roomful of people how to pronounce written Irish in about an hour, and these were people who had never studied Irish before. You can do this too. I use two different ways to show you how a sound is pronounced. Anything you see between slash marks is notation in the International Phonetic Alphabet, or IPA. It's a system similar to what you'd see in a standard English dictionary, but IPA is more precise and works with any language. If you're comfortable with IPA, great. If not, you can ignore the IPA pronunciations and instead rely on the examples I've included that illustrate the same sound in English. Let's get started. I'll lead you through the four most important concepts for pronouncing Irish. These are broad and slender, Lahan agus cuil. Fadas, the sheena fadas are the accent marks that you see on vowels in Irish. Shevu and uru. Concept 1, broad and slender. Irish has 5 letters to represent vowels, or guti, A, E, I, O, and U. A, O, and U are considered broad vowels. E and I are slender vowels. Okay, that's kind of cute. Why is this relevant? Well, in Irish, vowels spread their quality of broad or slender to neighboring consonants. So, for example, in the word te, T is broad. It's next to a broad vowel, A. In the word te, T is slender because it's next to a slender vowel, E. And in the word kurtin, C is broad. It's next to a broad U. And R, T, and N are all slender because they are next to slender vowels, I. You may need some time before you can hear the difference between some broad and slender consonants or pronounce them yourself. For example, the broad R and slender R at the end of these two words sound pretty similar. Cahir, a cahir. It's a slight difference, and it's not the most important ones. Here are the most important ones to master first. S. Broad S sounds like the letter S. Slender S sounds like sh, as in the Irish words sheila, misha, or anish, or the English words shoe or fish. T. Broad T sounds like the letter T. Slender T sounds like ch, as in the Irish words che, leche, and couch. It's similar to the sounds of the English words chin or rich. D. Broad D sounds like D. Slender D sounds like j, as in the Irish words gia, quidju, and ledge, or the English words joe, vigil, or ledge. Broad L sounds like the letter L. Slender L sounds like ly, as in the Irish words liam, balje, or pel, or the English words million or will you. Broad N sounds like the letter N. Slender N sounds almost like ny, as in the Irish words níl or slinje, or the English words sinew or minion. This sound is rare at the start of words in American English. We say news, and the Irish or British say news. It is not unusual to hear ny at the start of words in Irish, like níl or nyart. Here are some of the most common vowel combinations you'll see in Irish. AE sounds like A, as in te or leihanta. AO gets pronounced E, as in E or cuil. AOI also gets pronounced E, as in E or Saoirse. EA is the A sound of apple. It's in the words alla or jas. EI is the sound as in eshin or kennick. The suffix eadh can be pronounced or u, depending on your dialect. In Ulster Irish, in the north, they pronounce these words as jeru and quiru. Elsewhere in Ireland, they are pronounced jera or quira. EO is pronounced O, as in Owen, Kjol, Bio. The two future tense endings FAIDH and FIDH are pronounced E, and the F is silent. So, chucky or fecky. IA is a diphthong. It's heard in the words bia or pian. UA is another diphthong. It's heard in the word fua. IO, OI, and UI are usually pronounced as I. So, glinder, glinje, dinne. Concept 2. Fadas. The Sheena fada is the accent mark that appears on vowels in Irish to change their pronunciation. To a lesser extent, it also indicates vowel length and syllable stress. Here, side by side, are all the vowels in their unaccented forms and their forms with the Sheena fada on. The letter A without a fada sounds like A, as in hata, mak. With a fada, it sounds like aw, as in tall or bod. The letter E without a fada sounds like as in kesht or je. E fada sounds like as in k or eisht. The letter I without a fada sounds like as in dinner, I fada sounds like e, as in Sheila, tree, ishel. O without a fada sounds like ulk, joch. O fada sounds like o, ol, boher. U without a fada sounds like dov, fljoch. U fada sounds like u, tu, couple. Concept 3, shevu. Shevu means softening. It's also called aspiration or lenition. Putting H after a consonant is a device in Irish spelling to show that the consonant is softened. It used to be indicated by a dot above the letter. It can happen anywhere in a word, beginning, middle, or end. The way in which shevu changes a consonant's pronunciation depends upon whether the consonant is broad or slender. Remember, a consonant gets flavored as broad or slender by the vowels adjacent to it. So in this table, broad is on the left and slender is on the right. I'll go through this table row by row and then point out some patterns. When you add shevu to the consonant V, in a broad context, it sounds like W. Wine, awalya, doubt, gau. When you add shevu to B in a slender context, you get the V sound, as in aveh, levail, shiv. When you add shevu to the letter C in a broad context, you'll hear ch, as in the German word Nacht. Cho, noche, nach. It's in the back of your throat. In a slender context, it sounds like almost as if you were saying the word hue in English, pronounced very forcefully. Anhecht, siche, je. When you add shevu to a D, in a broad context, it sounds like r. It's almost a gargle at the back of your mouth, almost in your throat. R, run. In a slender context, it sounds like y, eryera, a year. When you add shevu to the letter F, it becomes silent. So it doesn't matter whether it's broad or slender. An uam, murren, an eila, an eakal. When you add shevu to the letter G, you get, in a broad context, r, rasur, chlor. In a slender context, you get y, mayilla, ayer. There is no shevu possible on the letters H or L. When you add shevu to the letter M, in a broad context, it sounds like W, dan will, awan, dawan. In a slender context, it sounds like V, maver, shevu, niv. There's no shevu possible on the letter N. When you add shevu to the letter P, it sounds like F. Safol, foschiad, anfel. It doesn't matter whether it's in broad or a slender context, it will get pronounced as an F. There's no shevu possible on the letter R. When you apply shevu to the letter S, whether in broad or slender consonants, you get an H sound. La brehe honna, mahil, the hinche, henwij. When you apply shevu to the consonant T, you also get an H, whether in broad or slender context. Mahoin, nihigim, tri henna, fohedel. Here are some patterns in shevu. V and M both turn into the same sounds when you apply shevu. W in broad contexts and V in slender contexts. Note that in Munster Irish, that W in broad context doesn't apply. It's a V every time. D and G both turn into the same sounds when shevu is applied. R in broad contexts, Y in slender contexts. S and T both turn to the H sound. P always becomes an F when shevu is applied. F always becomes silent. That leaves C with its two German sounds, ach when it's broad and ich when it's slender. Concept 4, uru. Uru means eclipse. It's also called eclipsis or nasalization. Compared to shevu, it's more of a blunt instrument. It only happens at the beginning of a word. It inserts a letter before the first letter of the word, and you'll pronounce that new letter instead. So if the word begins with B, uru adds an M at the beginning of the word, and it sounds like this, an mord, imel ferste. If the word begins with C, uru adds G at the beginning of the word, and it sounds like this, igorki, wergishten. If the word begins with D, uru adds the letter N at the beginning, and that's what you hear. In a broad context, it sounds like N, innutta. In a slender context, you should get a little bit of a Y sound after the N, as in the word sinew in English. So, in Y, if a word begins with the letter F, uru adds BH at the beginning of the word, so it starts out BHF. In a broad context, it's pronounced as W, anwiltu. In a slender context, it's pronounced as V, ivarmanach. In the Munster dialect, even in a broad context, it will get pronounced as a V. If the word begins with G, uru adds an N at the beginning of the word, and you hear ing, like the end of the word wing in English. Ingaljev, ingjevre. There is no uru possible with the letters H, L, M, or N. If a word begins with P, uru adds the letter B at the beginning of the word, and you'll hear B, as in ibaras, arbictor. There is no uru possible on the letter R. If the word begins with T, uru adds a D at the beginning of the word, and it sounds like this. In a broad context, it sounds like D, idrali. In a slender context, it sounds like J, as in arjach. Here are some patterns in uru. It only happens at the beginning of words. It's kind of a blunt instrument. It simply eclipses the first letter of a word. If you are a phonetics geek, you might be interested to look at it this way. Voiceless stops get voiced. So C becomes G, P becomes B, T becomes D. Uru is also called nasalization, so that is what's happening when B transforms to M, D transforms to N, and G transforms to ing. And remember, you can't apply uru to H, L, M, N, or R. Shin A, that's it. There are a few exceptions, though far fewer than in English, and some differences depending on your dialect. But armed with this information, you should be able to start pronouncing Irish with reasonable confidence. And thank you for listening to the Sounds and Spelling of Irish. Fuamniu agus litiu na Gaeilge. Slán go fóill!
Welcome to Gaeilgeoir AI. Today we're exploring the Irish phrase Gaeilgeoir, which translates to congratulations. This phrase is commonly used to express joy and good wishes for someone's achievements or special occasions. Basically, the exact same way we would use congratulations in English. Now, let's practice the pronunciation together. This one can be difficult, so we'll break it down into smaller pieces before trying the full word. Co-wer-je-kus. 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 Co-wer-je-kus.
Craving more Irish greetings? Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and for a real boost to your learning journey, visit Gaeilgeoir AI, your AI-powered Irish language companion.
Welcome to Gaeilgeoir AI. Today we're exploring how to say Gaeilgeoir in Irish, which means hello. Now you can use Gaeilgeoir when speaking to a single person. If you're speaking to a group of people, you can say Gaeilgeoir, which means hello to you all. This greeting is perfect when addressing multiple people, such as a group of friends or family. Let's practice the pronunciation together. For Gaeilgeoir, repeat after me. Gaeilgeoir. 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 Now for Gaeilgeoir, repeat after me. Gaeilgeoir. Gaeilgeoir. Gaeilgeoir.
Craving more Irish greetings? Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and for a real boost to your learning journey, visit Gaeilgeoir AI, your AI-powered Irish language companion.
Welcome to Gaeilgeoir AI. Today we're exploring the Irish phrase Tá mé an rá leat, which is the Irish way of saying I love you. Although more precisely, the direct translation is I'm in love with you. Let's practice the pronunciation together. Repeat after me. Tá mé na grá leat. Tá mé grá leat. Tá mé grá leat.
Craving more Irish greetings? Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and for a real boost to your learning journey, visit Gaeilgeoir AI, your AI-powered Irish language companion.
Welcome to Gaeilgeoir AI. Today we're exploring the Irish phrase Ihawa, which translates to good night. Let's practice the pronunciation together. Repeat after me. Ihawa. 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 It sounds like Ihawa. The O has a long sound and the MH is pronounced like a soft W. Ihawa.
Craving more Irish greetings? Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and for a real boost to your learning journey, visit Gaeilgeoir AI, your AI-powered Irish language companion.